Hey all, it's me, Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, and I'm here today with a new, you can already guess it, wax seal with me video. So today, as you can see, I will be sealing up some Penpal letters and making some special wax seals to give you some inspiration for your own wax seals. But more importantly, I always aim to make these videos relaxing, and you can just listen to my voice. Hopefully that calms you down and you can watch these wax seal pours in slow motion. I find it kind of mesmerizing. I find it kind of relaxing. You just have the lovely marbling of colors, and I don't know, it has something that calms me down, and I could use some calming down today, so I figured maybe one of you could use some calming down as well. Now this video has a lot of different clips. Some of them, as you can see, are slowed down to real time or almost real time so that you can see that satisfying pour in real time, and some of them are still sped up because I want to include a lot of clips in here, and otherwise this video would be 2 hours long and I'm not up for talking for 2 hours, let me tell you that. But yeah, I hope either way it brings you some joy. So let me start by asking you all how you are. I hope you're doing well. I know for some of you it is a weird time. I mean, we are kind of slowly getting out of the lockdown, and I'm back at work, of course, for a couple months already, and things are sort of returning back to normal. I've been vaccinated and things like that, for the first time at least. But I also know that for some of you, things are actually getting scarier. Like in Australia, people are in lockdown for the first time, and I won't talk about it for too long because my videos are meant to be a break from real life, but I just want to let you know that I think about you and I know how it is, and if you ever want to talk, you can always leave a little comment in the comment section, of course. I read all of them. I try to reply to all of them, even though I have been slacking a little bit with the comments. I'm sorry, but I'm hoping that you guys can find some comfort with each other as well. But anywho, let me know. Skip all or stop with all of the talk about real life and go to this fantasy world of Happy Mail. I kid, I know it's not fantasy, but look, this is a galaxy themed one. I mean, if that isn't like fantasy, I don't know what is. So here are some of the up-close clips of these wax seals. I'm a little bit all over the place. Let me also talk a little bit about my life for a second. I'm a little bit all over the place. I had actually just decided that I wasn't going to do the voiceover and that I wasn't going to finish this video today. I'm already a day later than I planned, and I decided, okay, I'm not going to be able to finish this video. I'm gonna go for a walk, do some self-care, go to the forest, and then it started raining, so it felt like the world was saying, no Vivian, no self-care, you were gonna finish this video. So I just decided to sit down and see how I go with the voiceover. I'm gonna try not to do this again like 70 times. This is my second time, I'll be honest, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much, and I think I will go to the forest, hopefully as soon as it stops raining, and otherwise I guess I'll just have to take my umbrella and wear some rain boots or wellies, or what are they called. Anywho, this is one of those clips that is a little bit sped up just to give you some idea. What I'm doing is I'm using multiple spoons because I'm an impatient person, and this works better because when your wax is too hot, it will bubble. Try saying bubble angrily. It will bubble, and that is not pretty. So what I do is I alternate spoons so that none of them get too hot, basically. So that's what I'm doing. The mail you see me decorate here is actually a letter to my friend Beck from Hello, my name is Beck. The project you saw up top was also going to her. I did a separate video about that. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called, but I will link it down below in case you want to see it. And I made her some extra wax seals. I'm pretty sure I sent these to her. I'm sorry, Beck, I don't actually remember. All of these clips are from 2020. Feels like a lifetime ago now, like the beginning of 2020. So this is also filmed with my old camera, meaning it doesn't autofocus, which is very annoying. But we're just gonna ignore that and look at the wax seal pores, okay? The next wax seal I'm going to make, or not this one, but the one after this, is going to have colored dried flowers in there, in case you're wondering what that little box on the left is with the little colored thingies in there. I don't know if they're actual flowers, but they look like colored flowers, basically. I didn't even know those existed, but a couple years ago I ordered a wax seal stick from AliExpress, and somehow they swapped my parcel with the dried flowers. So someone else got the wax seal stick, I suppose, and I got the dried flowers. But they're actually really, really fun to use wax seals, so I'm not upset about it. It was a nice little surprise. Here are some of the wax seals up close. This was back in the time when I wasn't very good at making perfectly round wax seals. Like I said, this is a year and a half ago. Oh my god, I feel it. It's weird. There's the dried flower. It's weird how time, I wouldn't say flies, because damn, time went slowly the past couple of months, but it's weird to think back on a year and a half ago, how different life was back then. These are the two wax seals I just made. Nice little up close. See, it's like a dried bluish flower. It is definitely colored, because flowers are not that blue, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, so like I said, all over the place. The next wax seal I'm making is blue, and it has gold glitter in it, which you just saw. Someone sent me that bag of glitter years ago, and I am still not running out. I try not to buy glitter because it is microplastics, but they do look really pretty in a wax seal. So I'm just, because I already have this, I'm just making the most of it, I suppose. So this is, like I said, 2020, my old camera view, and also my old desk. This is that tiny IKEA desk I had in my old apartment and then in my craft room. There's the golden glitters. And it's kind of funny to look back on, especially because I now have such a beautiful big desk. Thank you, Dad, for making me a desk. Okay, nice and all over the place. I don't really know what else to talk about during these videos, because I can tell you, okay, now I am using a square stamp, and I'm using some more glitter, and I'm using a tiny stamp, but of course that gets boring really, really fast. So this is before I get questions, that envelope stamp is from Note and Wish. The square envelope stamp, Note and Wish. They don't make it anymore, I'm pretty sure, but they do make other square stamps as well. You can check them out. Don't check them out. It's very dangerous for your wallet. Oh, I was supposed to say this at the beginning of this video, but I forgot again. For those of you that don't know yet, I'm actually taking a month-long break in August, so I'll be gone for YouTube for a month. If you want to stay up to date with how I'm doing, you can of course follow my Instagram. I'm not gonna be gone, but I don't want to focus on videos, because I've been doing this YouTube thing for quite a while now, a couple of years, and I've never actually taken a real break. Like I've missed upload dates, but I've never taken like a month-long break or anything, and I think it will be good for me, because lately I haven't enjoyed YouTube as much as I used to. I still enjoy the video making and connecting with all of you, but editing these videos, it's just not my hobby. I mean, it's like a necessary evil almost, and I think it will be good for me to just focus on making stuff for me again for a while, instead of, like, whenever I'm crafting these days, it's always for a video, or I always know that I'm going to show it in a video or in an Instagram post or something, and I put so much pressure on myself, and there's absolutely no use for that. I want to go back to enjoying crafting for crafting. And yeah, what I'm doing here is I sometimes try to match my wax colors exactly to the project. I think that is really, really fun. Of course, I always make sure that it looks nice, but sometimes I try to copy the color by mixing different colors until it is like the same as my envelope. That's kind of what I was doing here with the peachy pink one. It's kind of the same color as the decorations, and I thought that was really, really fun. But what I was going to say is you can find me on Instagram, but also on TikTok. I have, like I said, I haven't enjoyed making videos as much as I used to because I'm too much in the headspace of it has to look perfect because it's going to be a video. But I've lately been experimenting with TikTok. I always thought I shouldn't go on TikTok, first of all, because I felt like I was way too old for it, because for some reason it feels like a young kids kind of thing. And the second reason is because I get easily overwhelmed, and I already have a lot of socials such as Instagram, YouTube, and Patreon, and then Pinterest. And then there's more. I thought if I would add TikTok to that, I would probably just get overwhelmed and not have fun and get addicted to my phone, and that's not good. But then I realized there's a lot of creativity on TikTok as well, and not just like the funny dances and skits, and I kind of like that. So I've been experimenting with that. This is not a plug, I'm actually going to explain, don't worry. What I'm doing in the background, BT dubs, is a year ago I made a ticket booklet almost for Linda, and I didn't make a video out of that. And I am making a vellum wrapper, almost a vellum wrapper to wrap around the ticket booklet to hold everything together, which is what I'm doing here. So, and that is also again matching the colors of the project. But okay, TikTok. Basically, there's like creative people on there as well. I haven't found a whole lot of penpaling accounts. If you are a penpaling account, hit me up, because I would love to follow more TikTok penpal creatives, because the majority of accounts I follow are paper making, like actually blending old paper and making new paper out of it, which is kind of relaxing to watch. I also follow a lot of wax sealing accounts, but I wanted to try TikTok. First, I have to admit, I'm going to be real honest with you. At first, I wanted to try TikTok because my videos haven't been reaching as many new people as they used to. So I thought maybe on TikTok there might be some creatives who like my videos, and then, you know, I can kind of grow my YouTube channel through that. That is why I started a TikTok account. But I soon realized that I actually really enjoy making these tiny, simple videos, because it's like 30 seconds long or something. I don't have to edit a whole lot of video footage because it's only 30 seconds. I don't talk in the videos, and it's just music, and it's just really quick and fast, and yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, it's not like I'm over YouTube, because this will always be my biggest love, making these videos, but I also really enjoyed the diversity in making shorter videos, and I've learned a lot from it, and that is what I wanted to explain. Because, for example, with these wax sealing videos, I did want to upload this video footage because I think it is enjoyable to watch, or I hope it is enjoyable to watch. And also, to be honest, I have so much footage, I didn't just want to throw it away. But I've learned from TikTok a different style of making these videos, so shorter clips basically, and I think I want to try that in the future. I do have one more wax sealing video with just these types of clips, and then after that I think I want to experiment with the shorter clips. I think that might be cool as well, I don't know. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, because it is a little bit hard to explain, you can always check out my TikTok account. Basically it's just yeah, right now I'm filming my whole process, you know, like the waiting and the pouring and everything. And on TikTok, because you only have a couple seconds, I only show the highlights. So I thought maybe that would be fun as well. And I wouldn't have learned to do that, or I wouldn't have thought about doing that if I hadn't experimented with TikTok. So in August, when I'm taking my month-long break, I want to experiment some more, especially with not filming, because I miss just crafting and messing up. And then sometimes I will craft something and I will realize, oh, I really love this project, I wish I had filmed it. But it's important for me to also not worry about like how everything looks for once. I've gotten too obsessed with that. I mean, crafting is supposed to be fun, and now all I do is just think about the video. I've said that a couple times already, but you get my point. So that's what I'm going to do in August, experiment with just different things, I guess. I also want to not craft, because I have to be honest, nowadays sometimes I have to push myself to craft, because I think, okay, I want to film this video and then I will craft and I will enjoy it, but I want to go back to actually wanting to craft, like 100% from me. And I'm not saying that because anyone forced me to, of course not, but it's just I kind of lost track, or I lost sight of what I used to love doing. So that's that. It is actually dry now, so I'm gonna head off soon, go for that walk. I think it will be really good for me. But I'm gonna leave you with more wax sealing videos. What I'm doing here is I'm once again mixing colors. I do 2 types of color mixing. I do the marbling, you know, you've seen me do that a dozen times. I get 2 or 3 colors, sometimes even 4, and I don't mix them so that when you pour it, you get the marble effect. And sometimes I would try to create a new color by stirring them through with a paper clip, which is what I've done here. So it's kind of a one color. And this is also a great way, because I get questions about wax seals a lot. People ask me how I clean my spoon. I don't, because usually I will just stir the old wax into the new wax, so you can barely see it. I have a couple different spoons. I have a green one, a blue one, a white one, a pink one, a brown one, stuff like that. And then I will just add the new colors into the old wax, and then when you stir it through, you can barely tell that there used to be a different color in there. So it's kind of fun, but you can play around with that. You don't even have to stir it. It might give a fun marble effect. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but there's a blue and golden one. I love the color combination blue and gold, but for some reason this wax seal is not it. But this wax seal pour with the peachy pink and orange, this is one of the most satisfying ones I have, because that was the marbling that I was talking about. This is the golden one. It's going a bit faster than I can talk. The golden and blue one, I don't like it. It looks too brown for my opinion. Let me know which one is your favorite by BT Dubs. That's the pink. I'm adding a little sprinkle of gold. I'm pretty sure I actually still have that wax seal, because I just took a picture for the thumbnail, and I grabbed some wax seals I have, and I'm pretty sure I still had that one as well. But you know, and as you can see, it's not perfectly round. I do have to admit that these days I do like the perfectly round ones more, but then again, there's also something for the imperfect ones. That's also fun for some reason. I don't know. Let me know. Do you prefer perfectly round, or do you prefer imperfect, or do you prefer a combination? I guess I prefer a combination. This is a day, as you can see in the background, where I was creating loads and loads of wax seals. This is one of those days where my craft room just reeks of smoke. Not smoke, but like the scent of candles. It's not very healthy, I suppose. I actually made some wax seals again today, because I'm working on a little project that I'm hoping to upload next week, actually, or the week after that, because it's also related to my craft club challenge over on Patreon. It is a project made out of junk mail envelope. It's, oh my god, it's so wonderful. I love it so much. Basically what I was doing today is I was making wax seals. I'm looking at the project now, which is why I'm so enthusiastic. I was making wax seals to match the colors of my project, which is so satisfying. Then I do want to talk to you about this project that I'm making here. I'm going to be doing this all in full time, in real time, I mean, because this one is kind of special to me, and I think I might have shown it once before already, but I didn't want to cut it out because, well, that's a dried hydrangea from my grandmother's garden. My grandma passed away a year ago, and her house was surrounded by hydrangeas. I don't know, you guys know that I have a thing for hydrangeas. They're pretty flowers, I don't know. I think it might also have to do with my memory of her, because her house, you know, there's hydrangeas literally everywhere. There were hydrangeas everywhere. So I plucked a couple of hydrangeas from her garden. I don't think I told her, but they were so pretty. I dried them, and then when she passed away, I had this card from Note and Wish that I've had for a couple of years already. It also had hydrangeas on it, and when I received that card, I already knew that I wanted to send it to my grandma, and then I never did, because I was holding on to that card because it was so pretty. And then I decided when my grandmother had passed away to send it to my mom instead. A hydrangea card with a dried hydrangea from grandma's garden, and then a hydrangea wax seal stamp. I don't know, for me it felt kind of therapeutic putting these three together, and yeah, I know my mom still has these. I found them when I was in their house a couple of weeks ago. I found, it's actually really sweet, I found a little drawer that my mom apparently keeps all of my mail in. So also the box envelope and all of the cards I made her, and these the dried hydrangea wax seal and stuff like that. So that's really, really sweet. I just wanted to share that story with you. I know it's a little bit emotional, but it's part of me as well. I mean, she will always be part of me, and I miss her still. I mean, I don't think that feeling is ever going to go away, but yeah, just wanted to share that with you. Then this is an up close shot of some wax seals. Again, very pleased with this color combination. I don't know if you can actually see it that well, but it's pink and peachy pink. As you can see, the top is pink and then the bottom is peachy pink. I love that. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm sorry, this is going to be very not satisfying because my camera gave out, so there's no ending to this video. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope that wherever you are, in whatever situation you are finding some time for self-care. And yeah, I will talk to you again very soon. Hugs from my desk to yours, and have a lovely day. Bye!